All right.
Pick it up.
So last time, you all went back into Neverwinter, to recover one piece of the mask of the Dragon Queen, one of the uh, dragon masks. Um, you know it to be in the vault underneath the Temple of Bahamut, the temple to the Platinum Dragon, who is the counterpart to Tiamat. Um, you make your way across the city, both by flying and being incredibly stealthy, avoiding many of the dangers that are in the city. You eventually make it to the temple, which is seemingly untouched, both by undead and otherwise. And you search around and you find the secret entrance into the underground vault. You start to progress through the vault, encountering um, one large, a long hallway that did quite a bit of damage. Um, and then you flew across a chasm that had some strange uh, pulsing uh, force that ran down the chasm. And finally, you are left in this room, uh, two shield guardians blocking your way out. Um, you answered the first riddle, which made the door click. Um, so, here you stand. What would you like to do? The shield guardians are still blocking the way out, but you can progress forward if you so choose.
I personally say we just think about it on the way and just continue on.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Out of character, there is definitely dungeon jazz, and it's on a Russian channel.
Awesome.
Okay.
We love dungeon jazz.
There's also Final Fantasy jazz in a dungeon.
You, Final Fantasy. Kidding.
This great game go away. So, forward.
I guess I'm leading.
Yeah.
You rest more.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. It is a large, like, double stone door with this dragon motif on it. But it's surprisingly easy to open. Um, one, because you're incredibly strong. Um, but also, I don't know, you answered the riddle. So you push the door open. And the next room you see is a much larger circular room. And from what you can see, there are several pedestals. There's two of them with large, like gilded chests. Um, and then there's one that has just a large book. Um, there's one that has a set of armor that seems to glint. And there's a couple other things in this room.
I'm afraid to go in first. Someone else go in first.
Tell me not to touch.
Last time I went first, I don't want to talk about it.
I'm going in. Very cautiously. Ah.
I'm gonna slowly follow as well.
I can actually start seeing things now.
So these small black circles are the pedestals, and the large ones are. There's four large pillars holding up the ceiling of this. The room's about 100 feet across. From what Zine and Vath can see, Esmore just like disappears into darkness. Um, and then the ceiling is about 70 feet or so, held up by these pillars.
Is
And
there another
then
blue gem on this ceiling?
there's not in
Makes
this
the
room.
center of it?
There are these six pedestals, each having a different thing on them. And Zine, the thing that immediately draws your attention is this incredibly beautiful harp sitting on one of these pedestals.
Do I see the harp?
It is too far away from you.
Okay.
So let's see.
You're gonna use
On
cardinal directions.
Esmore, I'm gonna say this is pillar 1, and then just going clockwise. So 1, 2, all the way to 6. So these first two pedestals have two large gilded chests on them.
So there was a
That'll
book.
That is all you can see, Esmore. The book is over here. You can see that.
Yeah.
By the way, Danny, you're still in the Among Us category.
I do have to change my stream info.
Yeah, I saw that you fucking it showed Among Us on it, and I just wanted to make sure that you weren't in the wrong category. So where's the book
Appreciate
box?
it.
He's stream sniping the DM.
Oh no. There's really nothing to see right now. If you could
Yeah,
see, if you
literally
could
all
see
it
my
said is,
notes.
"We'll be right back." I didn't go into the stream or anything.
Shit.
I just looked it up on Twitch to make sure
Yeah,
I could see the category.
I didn't change the scene either. I'm a professional. God damn it.
Gosh,
Okay.
Wherever
Yeah.
that book is, I want to check it out.
It is down here. It is on pedestal number 3.
I'm just gonna
No.
turn, look at Zine, be like, so don't touch, right?
Don't touch. I'm
Don't
gonna walk
touch.
over to the book, but I'm not gonna touch it just yet. I just want to look at it, see what it.
I want
See
to
what's on it.
stare at this gilded chest.
It is a very, very pretty box, and it is about maybe 2 feet wide and a foot like deep and maybe a foot tall. It's a decent sized like gilded box. The box itself could probably get a good amount of money, but who knows what's inside of it. Vath, give me a history or arcana check on that book.
Arcana, it is.
Jeez.
This you can instantly you know about these particular items. Maybe you had some kind of fascination with them. Let me finish putting in my stream title. But you recognize this as a tome of understanding.
Okay.
Which pillar had the harp on it?
Let's see. Harp is 5, so it's this one. And just to give you the other ones, this one has the set of armor, and Vath, you feel a pull towards this particular one, and you can see resting on like a little stand, as if it's being displayed, is a surprisingly simple like crown, and you can see just a single like serpentine head of a uh actually you wouldn't be able to tell colors because it's dark.
I can see colors with Devil's Eye.
Oh, you can? Cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm the one who just loses color.
gotcha. Yeah, you can see normally. Cool. Yeah, so you can see the serpentine head with a frilled crest and its leathery spiked plates along its jaws. This is a green dragon mask. So
Interesting.
harp is over here, mask is here. There's 2 boxes on the first 2. The book's down here, and this is the set of armor.
Can I, check this chest, see if there's like any kind of trap or mechanism
still
so
don't
it
wanna
set
touch
anything
anything.
off?
If you're not touching it, give me a perception check. If you're actually investigating it, give me an investigation
No,
check.
I'm not.
Okay, then
touching it.
perception check.
Woo.
Um,
Rolls today.
yeah, geez. From what you can tell, there is some sort of mechanism that if this box is moved, it is like on a pressure plate. So if the box is moved, something will happen, but you're unsure of what.
I'm gonna inform the others that this one is on. I was gonna do it. Zine,
Same
Matt, just so
character.
y'all know, this box is on a pressure plate. Be wary of the others.
Yeah,
I
I was
did
gonna
not touch.
say it's safe to say that all of them are trapped in some way. I mean, it's not like they're not gonna keep all this here and keep it like, oh yeah.
I mean, we made it this far, we've earned it, but
I mean, better safe than sorry. I want to take a good look around the room, see if there's any like runes or things on the walls.
Give me a perception check.
My best kind of check because I always pass these.
Yeah, maybe you'll get another natural 20. This room, compared to like the previous room, is surprisingly plain. Um, the only things of interest are these pedestals and the objects that are on top of them. Zine, give me a history check with
Honestly, I'm gonna
advantage.
walk over
Oh,
to the
that's a
one.
weird one.
I'm gonna walk over to the pillar while that was interesting me while she's doing that.
History with advantage. 21.
I cannot see that. Nope,
Me
there it
neither.
is.
I can't either.
What?
It
public.
was just
Okay.
lag. You have heard stories of instruments like these. Um, this particular instrument is something known as an instrument of the bards. Um, and
Not helping me here.
there's only, from what you know, and I forget the dude's name, the dude you traveled with.
Oh, Zelda?
Yeah. Um, you, like,
What's his name?
uh, he like actually studied at one of these very famous bard colleges, before striking out on his own, becoming very famous and good at what he does. Um, there are only 7 of these instruments that exist, and before you is an Anstreth harp, the Anstreth harp.
I don't know why I said that was not his name.
It doesn't matter, whatever his name is.
It just bothered me.
I don't have your notes up right now.
Mic off.
So this is definitely what we came here for. The issue I'm having is how are we gonna get out of here without dying?
Remember to breathe.
Well,
Gee, thanks.
so
You're
we
welcome.
need that crown, right?
Yes.
I want this.
I want to know what's in these, and I want it.
How about we
Here's the
find out
issue.
what's happened if we pick one up? Cause
Yeah, before we
I'll
do
be
that,
honest, I
I'm
don't care too
gonna-
much about a small box or a harp.
I want to check out this armor real quick.
This isn't just a normal harp.
I don't. You know what? Let's settle this later. Has more about that armor.
Uh,
What about it?
I'm
Go ahead.
looking.
I'd like to check out everything in the room first.
Esmore, let's see, what would be the right check for this? Let me just look at your character sheet real quick. I'd say give me a nature check. I think that would be appropriate.
I was just gonna say nature.
Yeah. Because you're trying to figure out less of like it's obviously armor. You're trying to figure out what it's made of. With your like magical dark vision, you can't tell what color it is. What like there is no light in this room. Um, but nonetheless, it is scale mail. Um, and the scales seem to be made of some sort of metal. It comes with a helm that has like curved horns that come off of like the brow and go and point straight back. Um, it is a beautiful set of scale mail armor, though you're unsure if it's like magical, like enchanted, like metal armor, or if it's made of some special material. You're unsure. Shedding light on it might help, or simply identifying it.
I will.
Speaking of light,
I was thinking I was going to just produce flame in my hand so I can.
I can also
a little bit.
dancing lights. The old trick I haven't used in a very long time.
I haven't used to produce flame as a light source trick ever since I found out I actually had dark vision.
Let me drop some of our good friends.
Our good fairy friends.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And Zine, you should be able to move those.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how far apart they can be.
I think they can be
No, wait.
20 feet away from each other. And
10-foot radius, 20 feet from each other.
yeah, and then 20. The closest one has to be within 20 feet of you. Esmore, you light up your hand, and you can see that these aren't just made of metal. And you haven't seen a creature of this color, but it's very, very clear that these are brass dragon scales.
Oh.
This is brass dragon scale mail.
Sadly, I can't wear this.
That's unfortunate.
Can I? I want to inspect the pillar that the harp's on and see if there's also a pressure plate mechanism on it. I'm assuming there's one on all of them, but...
Give me a perception check, because I'm sure you're not going to touch it.
Correct.
I mean, this pillar seems to be completely mundane. There seems to be nothing wrong with it. But the harp is beautiful.
I want it so bad.
So
I'm gonna go
special
over
about that
here.
harp, anyways.
I'm gonna smack Zingo. Don't.
Don't turn into Esmore now. Neither of us will ever let you live that down.
Okay,
Now, I'm
help
gonna do
me
something.
help
No, I would-
us by taking an educated guess at about how heavy this thing is.
The harp?
Yeah.
You are able to, like, it would take both your hands to hold it, so like you wouldn't be able to wield a shield and play this harp effectively. But is not like a standing harp that you have to like set on the ground and weighs like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, you would able to use this as like your bardic focus. Also, Esmore, you're echoing, or Vath, you're echoing. Someone's echoing.
It sounds like you're echoing.
It's not coming from me.
I heard it too, actually.
Oh,
I heard it earlier, but it could be me.
No, someone's doing it.
We'll figure it out.
It might be me.
I have no clue who it is.
Okay, so before we touch anything, what's the plan on what happens? That's what we need to try to figure out. What's gonna happen?
I'm not worried about the harp too much right now. What's so special about the harp, anyways? Before we get past any of this.
Can I?
What
Do I know
you
anything about what
with
we're
a
talking
21, what you know about these instruments is the bards that founded these colleges are masters of their craft. And their chosen instruments, uh, simply being with these historical figures and heroes were imbued with magic. Um, they're incredibly powerful instruments, um, allowing you to um, cast spells from and through the instrument. And even though you have no experience with harps, you just get the sense that you know how to play this thing.
Okay. Well, essentially, the people who made all the bardic colleges all had their specific instrument and were masters of their craft, and over time, their instruments were imbued with their magic ability, so to speak. And there's only was there 6 or 7?
7.
6 or 7.
7.
And there's only 7 of them. So not only is it very rare, but it's probably pretty powerful.
Okay.
But my idea is we see if we have anything in our or on our person for whatever we're trying to grab from here, and try to exchange them without setting up the pressure plate.
That's gonna
If
be
we want
relatively
to,
difficult.
true, but if we also want to test just touching it, I can, and I'll cast Mage Hand, like just hovering above my hand.
Well, if we're gonna do that,
I'm not
we may as
touching
well.
anything. I like put my
Certainly,
hand
yeah.
out. Just
Yeah, and you see like this spectral hand like floating above Zine's hand.
Well, first off, step away from the
Are
harp.
your dancing lights go out?
oh yeah, that's concentration, ain't it?
Yep.
By the way, I was right next.
I mean,
Huh?
your hand is still on fire.
Yeah, and I was right next. Oh, yeah, I did slap you.
I'm sure you slapped her with your other hand.
You never know.
And I'm
You
Well,
also
you didn't
didn't slap
say.
her. Yeah.
Well, first off, Zine, step away from the harp. Okay.
I'm not just gonna take it and put us in danger. But if we're going to be in danger anyway, I might as well take it.
Why not take what we came here to get first, though?
Yeah, you grab that. We're already trying to grab everything else on the.
There might not be a chance to come back.
Yes,
Let's-
that's my
let-
point.
Let's
We came
these
we
chests.
came here for the crown, not the harp. Am I wrong?
No, you're right, but I still really want this harp.
Well,
Okay, humor me.
Pardon?
I said humor me. Before we grab anything, should we at least open the chest without removing in them?
I don't know if that's a smart idea.
It's on a
Sure.
pressure plate. As long as we don't change the weight, it shouldn't
It can
do
be
anything. We can open it and the weight will still be
well,
the same.
opening the chest could shift the weight.
It's on a pressure plate, not switch.
You're cutting in and out.
He said it's a
I
pressure
turned.
plate, not
I
a
said,
switch.
yeah.
I know it's not a switch, but if you change the weight in, because half of a chest weight is its top half.
Well, it's
If you
still
suddenly
there,
shift half of it open,
but that
and
weight's
half
still
of its
there.
weight moves,
But that weight is still on the plate. Still pushing down on that chest.
I want to assume that I used my luck.
I I want to
Today,
say you did.
I think you did on that saving throw.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so
What
let's
what
think
are these
about the trap.
pillars?
So
What are these
regardless of
pillars made
whatever
out
we're
of?
doing, the traps are gonna go off.
Wait, what are these
Yeah.
pillars made out of?
That's a good question.
The pillars are like the same worked marble stone that the like rest of this vault has been made of.
I was gonna say, do I get advantage for reading that entire fucking book?
Oh, it's made out of stone, you said?
You. What do you mean? You just like looked at the cover. It's closed. You just knew what it
Fuck, forget
was.
about the rocks.
Oh.
He means the rock.
Oh. I mean, marble is not a like particularly strong rock. It's pretty average as far as rocks go, but is primarily known for its immense beauty. Um, and it seems to be what this entire temple is like made out of.
There's something we've been completely avoiding. I want to take a good look at these bigger pillars. I've never looked at them up close. I want to see if there's anything special
Yeah,
about them.
I want to check out this one.
These pillars
I'll
are
even walk
different.
around it if I have
These
to.
pillars are different from the room previous. The room previous had those riddles in draconic like carved into them. Um,
Mm-hmm.
these pillars are just like not faceted like a gem, but like have grooves that run from bottom to top. And just give me a perception check.
Damn, I should have used guidance before any of this.
Zine, doing as well.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't know I was needing to do one.
You can both tell that in order to make it look like it's uh like the same size going all the way up, you can tell that the top is larger than the bottom to kind of fulfill the illusion because it goes like 70 feet up and like is like supporting this ceiling to this enormous room.
Vath, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
Well, I'm thinking is one of these traps activate, the pillars are gonna fall and collapse the ceiling.
Yep.
Alright.
Mm.
Arf.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Arf.
can you hear that?
Arf.
I have
My
an
mic's been
idea.
so unbelievably weird on its sensitivity recently.
I have an idea.
Well, out with it then.
Y'all leave. I turn into my earth elemental, grab what we need to, and if it collapses, I just go through the earth.
You're not wrong, but you gotta grab the crown first.
Technically,
Again, that's
I
what
could
we
grab
came here for.
everything as long as it doesn't get damaged if it does collapse.
That's what I'm afraid of.
And it might not be a collapsing ceiling, it's just my best guess.
I mean, better safe than sorry.
Or
Ooh, I have a better idea.
I have a tricky little plan that may work.
Portal.
No. Well,
Grab and jump
yes,
through the
on that.
grab and jump through the portal.
My bubble.
Okay, but if
We
it
can.
does collapse and then your bubble goes away,
They
or
won't
no, I
go
guess we can have a
away.
portal. I guess we can have a portal inside the bubble and then just go through that.
This
I
magic
can do the
just doesn't
bubble.
fucking work in this place.
No, magic works. I just cast some.
Yeah, same here.
And you also cast fly.
I guess.
It like
It's
dimension door
just
didn't
that one
work.
section.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can try that, or we can do Esmores, or we can do a combination of the two. And if the bubble doesn't work, Vath takes me and him out with Dimension Door. also wait. Dogs aren't barking. I'm turning off for us to talk.
I had to turn on press to talk too because my family is in the other room listening to music and the bass is really loud and they don't have any consideration.
Seems good.
How far does this go? 20 feet. This room was like 100 feet across, right?
Yeah, you can use the.
We can also, you know how I made the holes in the wall in the dungeon, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can collapse if it does collapse, and we get out, and we don't get everything or what we want or what we need. I can just make a hallway.
Okay.
I think
Kind of
that's
writing
how
you
it
guys here at
works.
this point. Whatever you guys want.
For clarification on pass wall, would that work with like rubble and stuff, or is that a no go? Because it says like ceiling and floor and walls, but it doesn't say because like the ground, like the dirt
Just
outside
go
would
and click the
be
spell
the
so I can read
floor.
it.
Okie dokie.
Um. I mean, in this case, it would be stone, as far as you can tell.
Yeah. I just don't know if like it has to be solid or if it can be like
I
rubble.
don't think not necessarily. Like it only goes 20 feet deep, so
Yeah.
yeah. I like as long as it's like wooden, plaster, or stone, then you can do it.
Okay. So now we just have to pick a plan.
I really want to know what's in these chests.
I really want this out.
And I really want to know what's in the chest. And possibly what's in it. I really just want to open this and see.
Well, what's the plan?
We open the chest?
No!
I highly doubt I was going to set it off because it's not changing the weight. As long as we don't take what's in it out.
Seeing what's the plan?
Do you want me to set up the bubble? And if worst comes to worst, you teleport me and you out while as more as a golem or
Can I
an elemental.
cast spells out of your bubble?
I cannot. That's why. Well, you can. I can't.
Alright. I guess we can try it.
Or at least. Hmm.
How big is it?
Can you cast spells through? No, was
Just
getting
cast a spell.
everything.
You can you cannot cast spells through it. But teleport is different.
Oh yeah, didn't we teleport through
You
it once?
did. I think you did that with
In
the
the forest.
the Yuan-Ti, yeah.
It's fine then.
Yeah.
How big is your bubble again?
I think it's 10-foot diameter.
For reference sake.
10-foot radius.
Yeah,
10-foot diameter.
or radius. So 20 foot.
So we have an issue here.
There's
In
a
that,
5-foot difference.
yeah. Meaning we'll only be able to get one anyways.
I'll be fine.
Watch Esmore die. Because
Wait,
the
if you
ceiling
cast a
collapsed.
bubble while I'm in it, I can just pass through it freely, right?
You can leave. I'm just gonna put it here.
Yeah, as long as you cast it, any creature within the like radius can come and go as they please. If the caster leaves, the bubble disappears.
Okay. So
Cast a bubble where the edge of it's on the harp, where I can just be in arm's reach of the crown. I'll take the crown first. while we're in the
I
bubble.
can grab the crown if
Do
it's
you-
in the bubble.
Do you really think that the people who put these artifacts in here would risk damaging the artifacts by collapsing the ceiling?
Yes.
If the artifacts are strong enough, definitely. It's easy. It's better to destroy something than let it go into the
Although
hands
I
of
highly
someone
doubt-
that you don't
Exactly.
need it in the hands
I
of.
highly doubt magical items are that easily destroyed.
They're not easily destroyed, but that doesn't mean you can't make it extremely difficult to find them again. And who knows, maybe it can be destroyed in a more simpler manner. Enough force
Okay.
can break anything, technically.
At least humor me with this. When y'all ready to grab those, before you grab them, let me open this one chest, and if anything starts setting off, then y'all
Or
go
you
ahead
can
and
just grab,
y'all's
or you can just
things.
grab the chest while you transform, because you were
Well,
planning to do that anyways.
let's see if it's even worth grabbing. You know, there's two chests. I can't grab them both.
Well, let me put the bubble first.
Put the
Because
put the bubble up
shouldn't
around. Put the
activate
bubble up around
anything.
the harp. At least that way, fucking, I can reach in and grab the crown
Okay.
while
I
still being
will.
in the bubble, and I can pass through it easily.
Would the heart be considered in the bubble at the 10-foot mark, or would I need to go?
Yeah. I mean, as long as the like edge of the bubble is like past the harp, but you won't be able to get more than one pedestal in this bubble. I think
Yeah.
you guys have figured that out.
Okay. Well, then I'll
Yeah.
do it this way.
It's gonna be in the bubble while it's being cast.
Yeah. And Esmer, you're gonna stay out. You're just staying next to the chest.
Press to talk.
Yeah. Forgot.
Alright.
I'm just trying to think if I can gently open this chest as an earth elemental without accidentally knocking it over.
It's a great question.
Might just have to change and hope you can transform in time.
Yeah. No.
How long is that
setting up
action,
the
by the
bubble
way?
First.
An action is 6 seconds.
Okay.
I'm gonna back up and then transform. That way I'll actually knock the chest.
Near the end of when Zine's just about finished casting her hut, I want to cast a guidance on myself.
You also have to be in the hut whenever I cast it, or else you can't enter.
I'm like 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I know.
I have an idea. I should conjure another earth elemental to grab the other chest.
Just, if you're gonna open it and it's gonna activate the trap, just take the whole chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it first, but still. Yeah.
Alright, Zine.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take the whole chest. I'll conjure another elemental to grab the other one at the same time.
Well, how long does it take for you to conjure an elemental?
1 minute.
Well, that's, I think, how long it takes me to do my bubble. Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah.
I'm setting up the bubble.
And I will conjure a earth elemental.
Okay. And then Beth, you cast guidance. Okay, so draw the bubble. I assume
that's not what I wanted at all.
Boop.
Oh, where'd I go?
Your
Oh.
token disappeared.
There you go.
Oh, I deleted myself.
I think I accidentally deleted you, but
Why is it not?
shift alt, and also you have to do draw shape, not freehand.
Oh yeah.
So silly.
Draw
to
shape. Shift alt.
So this one is Esmore.
Thank you. I was gonna ask.
I think that's one square too.
Right.
No, that's right. Never mind.
I was hoping it was one square too small, but
I think it actually might be. I think it should be one bigger. Because it's only 5 squares across. Or wait. No, I think that might be 1 square too big, actually.
It's a 2
Okay.
foot radius.
Yeah, so
on-
it should be. It should only be 4 squares across.
Okay.
There you go. Alright. So, Vath, you have guidance, which is D4 on ability checks and saves, I believe.
Yeah. Let me press the spell. 1d4 to any ability check.
Okay, so just ability checks. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I
I'm
guess
gonna
I'll be the first
order
one.
my Earth Elemental to stand by the other chest.
Okay.
And to be ready to grab it whenever I grab my chest. And then to merge with stone if the ceiling collapses.
Just to be safe. Or at least try to be sneaky. I'm going to try to. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm so sad to have to do this.
I would also
gonna
like to try to
I'm gonna try
counterweight
to
this thing.
I'm gonna try to counterweight it with my Electra mug.
Okay.
I'll try to counterweight this thing with, I guess Talon.
I'm gonna try and counterweight
I
mine
think
with my
that's the-
hand.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
what about your Earth Elemental friend?
It's hand.
Alright, so are you doing this at the exact same time?
Yes.
Yes.
As long as someone can you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
just
so
can't see
I'll-
through it.
yeah,
Like
I'll
you
count down
you can see out, but they can't see in.
Okay. Well then, I am going to yell out loud enough for Asmore. He's not that far away. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. On go, do your thing.
And I'll command my Earth Elemental to do so. I don't like that.
Neither do I. 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm trying to swap
I
out
do it.
Talon for the harp.
Yeah,
Okay,
same.
and you all do the things.
Yeah,
yes.
we're all doing
As
things.
as soon as the item, the chest, the mask, the harp, leave the pedestal starts to sink. And you don't even you're like Indiana Jones, you're about to put like the bag of sand or whatever on the pedestal, but like as soon as you move the item, the pedestal's already moving. And you're like, and you look and the other 2 pedestals, the one with the book and the one with the armor, are also sinking into the ground. And they're not like sinking slowly either. They're moving quick enough that like there's no way you could get to those pedestals before they're just gone. And I need you to roll initiative as the floor slides over the pedestals, and it is as if the pedestals were never there. Okay, I can
I've
tell.
not rolled well much at all.
Vath, these pedestals have just disappeared, and you're holding the green dragon mask.
Trying to think.
The only thing that has happened right now is that the pedestals have disappeared. Nothing else has happened yet.
Well, only one thing I really can do since I don't really know what's happening. I'm gonna run to the bubble and hold an action in case something like appears.
What action are you? You're holding an attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Attack.
An attack. When your turn ends, you look up and you can see dust like filtering off of the ceiling, and all of you feel like the floor like start to shift. It seems like Zine, you are right.
Nice. Smooth brain worked.
So it is your Earth Elemental buddy. If you hover over the icon, it'll put a yellow square over whose turn it is. If you hover
Yeah, the
over
turn order.
their name on the turn order, yeah. So that's how we can differentiate. So what's your Earth Elemental buddy doing? He's currently holding this chest, and he is just standing there.
Even though it's not my turn, can I give him an order to move somewhere? I can't remember.
I mean, go ahead and click the Conjure Elemental button. Spell, so we can see what it says. So I'm pretty sure you just gave him the command to grab the chest, which he did.
I clicked it.
Just stop clicking. It's gonna go 100
Oh,
times.
that's gonna come up like 6 times.
No, I was looking at the thing. I had to click on the chat box looking thing to actually get it to go over there.
Has its own turns, obeys commands, otherwise it defends itself. So yeah, he just stands there. He doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Zine, you see the same thing. You're holding this harp, and you see the dust in this room is starting to like heave and buckle.
I think it's time to go. Just holding the harp. I'm waiting. I'll move next to Bath. And I guess I will do nothing else because I can't really do anything without breaking the hut.
All right, Esmore, what are you doing?
I'm going to order my Earth Elemental to follow me, and then I'm gonna run towards the bubble.
Just because you're also an Earth Elemental, I'll say that he understands you because he's also an Earth Elemental. If he were any other thing, he would not have understood you.
That makes
Because it's
sense.
verbal command.
Yeah, makes sense.
What do you tell him to do?
To follow me.
Okay.
Closely.
Cool. He'll move on his turn.
Okay. And I'm gonna run to the bubble. I can't see the squares. Oh, it's right there. Because it's like extremely bright on my screen.
What are you talking about? You can see the lines, and if you hold your token, press Q, you can see how far you can go. You got it. You got it. Like drag your token around. Click and hold, and then press Q.
That was 30.
Cool. Is that all you're doing?
Just all I can do for now.
You all do have actions. You realize that, right?
I'm going to hold an action.
For what, and what are you doing?
Just in case the ceiling falls, I'm gonna just prepare myself to go through the rock that falls.
Cool. Love it. Vath, you're now standing in the circle next to Zine.
I'm afraid that if I do cast Dimension Door, that it won't fucking work.
Well, it's now or never. It either doesn't work and we hope the bubble does, or that's that.
Well, better than not doing anything, I guess. You sure?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dimension Door, and I want it to be placed, like, in the middle of the last room. And I want to grab Zine as well.
You put your hand on Zine's shoulder, you concentrate, you open your eyes, and you're still standing exactly where you are.
I figured. Does it take my spell slot still?
No. Just literally nothing happened.
Alright, I'm not gonna take a spell slot then. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it did not use a spell slot. It just simply did not work.
That's perfect. I think I did that early. Actually, no.
I love how the ceiling falling is just the black token.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. About how long will it take for the ceiling to fall? Like, just guessing wise, from my character's perspective.
It seems like now.
Yeah,
it's probably only gonna get worse if you're going to guess.
I'm ready. in the wrong
Probably.
direction.
It is currently in progress.
Enough. I think. What kind of action is a dash?
An
Just
action?
action.
What kind of action is it to dash?
It's an action. I don't know what you're trying to ask. It's your main
No, I
full.
was wondering if it was a
It's your
bonus
main.
or a regular one.
It's a regular action. You're not a rogue, unfortunately.
I could get to the other room in one turn. Because people forget that I forgot that I had this.
Oh yeah. You do have only a certain number of spell slots, so, and you did cast fly earlier in the dungeon, so I think you only have one left.
Yeah. I'm gonna brace for impact.
You're just gonna hang out.
I mean, not much I can do.
All right.
I really don't like how you said that.
I need. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually technically the second round. I need all of you to give me deck saves.
18. Nice. Nice.
And give me another one for your Earth Elemental, buddy. Cool. So, Zine and Vath, you take 6 points of damage, and both Esmore and Earth Elemental Buddy take 12. That is not reduced. And Esmore, give me a concentration check.
That's Constitution, correct?
Yeah. You're using the Earth Elemental. Super good. Yeah. You look over as wide-eyed as an Earth Elemental can be, and you see that your Earth Elemental buddy drops the chest and looks like he's coming towards you. Nope, wrong. You gotta highlight the number. And then press enter. There you go.
What kind of
Didn't
damage
do
would we take
that.
from the ceiling?
Well, what since I was preparing to Earth Glide through, stop coming down on my last held action. On my last held action, I was preparing to Earth Glide through whatever from the ceiling fell down.
It is worked stone. You cannot Earth Glide through it. It would be bludgeoning.
This is so fucking stupid.
But I do have resistance to bludgeoning though.
It does full damage.
Wow,
Your
that's
Earth
kind of
Elemental buddy
hard.
goes straight towards you, and it's gonna hit you real good. Because you lost concentration.
Probably.
Do either of those hit? I believe the 21 does.
does.
There you go. Enjoy your 18 reduced to 9. Zine, and the chest he was holding is just now here, still closed, on the ground, and you are still like holding one of them. All right, Zine. Earth elementals are fighting, and the ceiling is actively coming down.
And I took damage.
Nope.
And you took damage.
Did like rubble fall from the ceiling? Is that what hit me?
Yeah. It seemed to have gone straight through the bubble.
Alright, easy enough for me to decide what to do because I should have done this from the start. I am using my bonus action to Mantle of Inspiration, us 3.
Okay. So you get your full movement.
Full movement.
So go ahead and take it.
I want to see something.
Let me think that's appropriate for what's happening.
Nice.
The whole
Alright.
thing ain't freaking working.
And then
You have to press Q again to where you want to stop.
move
and
your
then
token
you just,
for a split
like-
second, move it back, and then press Q. That's the easiest way to not accidentally ping yourself.
Thank you for that, Danny.
I'm actually on the chest right now, right?
I just fucking realized
yeah.
what you did.
Yeah.
I love it.
Alright, Zine, that was your bonus action. You still have your movement and action.
I'm going to move my 30 feet and then bonus action, or then action dash. I'm getting out. Why'd you have to get right in front of me?
You wanted to get to the chest.
Alright.
Also, this is super gone.
Are you sure?
Yes. Esmore, it is your turn.
I will first grab the second chest with my second hand, and then I will move. Okay.
Yeah.
If I can
Yeah, easily enough. The chest your Earth Elemental buddy was carrying is significantly heavier than the chest you're carrying. But it has, like, no effect on your Earth Elemental form. Like, you can easily carry it.
He's a strong boy.
Vath, you're the only one left in this room with this very, very angry Earth Elemental.
And the sky is falling.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk.
And the
I'm gonna
sky is falling.
run over here, look at the Earth Elemental in front of me, roll my eyes, and I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Okay. That's another 30 feet.
Yeah.
I need the three of you to give me more dex saves.
Shite.
Yeah, I was afraid this was gonna
Okay.
happen.
8.
As it seems like this whole place is coming down.
Oh shit! I'm gonna roll a d4. Actually, no.
No,
Is it?
it's only on ability checks. This is a saving throw.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Oh, don't forget the 5 temp hit points you get from Mantle.
Yeah. Okay, so Vath and Earth Elemental, not so buddy anymore, both take 18 points of damage, and Zine and Earth Elemental Esmore take 9. It is once again not reduced for you.
How are we made him the same damn health?
It is Earth Elemental Buddy's turn. I think it's just 30. Yeah, and he's just going to come right up next to you. Also, how do you keep moving yourself off the grid? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Are you, like, holding Alt or something?
I am not.
Zine.
Inside the black parts?
What's up?
Nothing.
You can see that these two shield guardians are still standing in front of your way out. And you know that the
They're
answer
in
to the
between.
other riddle most likely makes them move out of the way. Otherwise, you're going to have to probably fight through them.
I am going to do neither of those things. And 20 feet here. Actually, I have a range of 30 feet.
Brace for impact.
I lied. With a range of 30 feet, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Pass Wall
Where?
right here, which is 20 feet away. It is a transmutation spell.
How wide is it?
It is 5 foot wide, 8 foot tall, and 20 feet deep.
Okay, cool. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
And I'm going to run into my little alcove. This puts me 20. How far away are you? 25. Take a spell slot away real quick.
Yep.
Sorry, I have to read the range on one more thing. Oh, it's 60 feet. Yeah, okay.
It's interesting I can dynamically move that around.
I am going to use my inspiration again for another mantle of inspiration.
Okay.
On S3.
Do you have to be able to see? I think you can still see Esmore. See within range?
Still see, yeah, I can. It's a 60-foot range.
Oh, 60 foot. Cool.
I can see just about exactly half of him. And I'm just getting all the way inside here.
Okay.
I just don't know why I'm seeing bright light.
Mantle?
Because you have blind sight.
Mantle, free movement.
As an earth elemental.
And 5 temporary hit points.
5?
5 temporary hit points.
Yeah, 5 temporary hit points, and you get your 30 feet movement.
Yeah.
Free.
Ass move.
So imagine a rogue with mantle of inspiration.
I mean, the only like imagine you want to put mantle on a monk, because monk's base increases. Rogues.
Step of the wind.
Rogues don't.
Yeah. 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, you're essentially blocking the entrance with your enormous body.
I'm not even in yet.
No, you. I don't think you're going to be able to fit. But it is Esmore's turn. So to fit in a space that's one size category smaller than you, you can do something called a squeeze. You can squeeze. Basically, it is considered rough terrain for you. But Vath is currently in the way.
This is weird thing.
Can I squeeze and try and... I can't push through them. I'm already squeezing.
Yeah. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Even if I go back to human form, he's still blocking the way. So
if you go to human form, you'd be able to squeeze past him. You can move past allies just with difficult terrain.
Okay. Then I will revert to human form.
Okay.
I can't see me.
Yep. Hang on.
Oh, there I am.
And I believe. Yeah, you immediately drop the one that is heavier. You are not strong enough to hold this thing. I believe. Yeah, there you go. I think you rolled like a 3 or something.
Yeah.
Which you keep.
I will squeeze.
What is your strength score as Esmore? And how much does your current equipment weigh?
My strength's -1.
Your score, not your modifier.
Oh, 9.
Okay.
And it's 76.54.
Okay, so 77 pounds. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're barely able to like move just holding the one chest you originally picked up. But you you were holding like one chest in each hand, and as soon as you reverted, like the heavier chest just drops. Like you'd probably be encumbered just holding that one chest and none of your equipment. There is a lot of something in that chest.
I will just holding the lighter chest, I'll squeeze past Bath.
Okay.
And then I'll say, "Can you please drag that other chest in here?"
God.
15, okay, right next to her. There we go.
All right. Vath, as
I'm
more
gonna roll my
reverts,
eyes again.
you're gonna what?
I'm gonna roll my eyes again and attempt
Okay.
to pull the chest in.
Yeah, you can easily drag. Your strength is so much higher, thanks to the
He's a
belt of
strong,
ogre
manly man.
or the ogre gauntlets. Yes.
I don't want to move back one.
Everyone, give me a deck save.
What?
It's still happening?
I guess it passes through spells then.
Well, we're not even in the room anymore.
Oh no.
Passage creates no instability in a structure surrounding it. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, we're separated from
Vath, go ahead and.
I just did.
Yep. All right. So Esmore, you take 15, and Vath, Zine, and Earth Elemental Buddy take what is that? 8 damage.
Don't forget you have 5 hit points.
How much do we take?
Alright.
8?
I guess we
Yeah,
just
and then Esmore takes 15.
But reduced to 10 because of 5. I think
Yeah.
does the 10 hit points revert back to my human form from my Earth Elemental?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh, this is awful.
That was 30 for him, and he just like gets right in the doorway and can't like get in there because he's too big. And he doesn't have enough movement. You can attempt to push past an enemy with a acrobatics or athletics check, depending on like if you're trying to like shove them, or if you're just like trying to squeeze past. So it is up to you. But it's going to take 20 feet to get on the other side of both Vath and Esmore for using.
If you guys have any spells, now would be the greatest time for it.
Yeah, honestly. Just,
I think you're kind of just gotta wait.
So, there's nothing in the rulebook about it, or in the spell description, so I assume
You,
Can I?
but by all
cast-
accounts, what Zine knows about the spell,
is what I also know about this
you
spell.
should probably be safe from like collapsing ceilings because it's like magic. You're like magically holding up the ceiling. Somehow it's still collapsing. For whatever reason, whatever you guys did, you are not safe.
This is really annoying. You just have to book it, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that door is still in the way.
And that's the only one that can open the areas, I'm pretty sure.
There's no door. It's just two shield guardians blocking the path.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like you
Oh,
could,
they're just fully blocking it.
yeah, they're just like shoulder to shoulder, just standing in front of it.
It's gonna get really fickle really quickly. Alright. I'm about to take some damage. And a decent amount of it. I'm going to...
Also, Vath, have you been doing concentration checks to maintain your bless or your guidance?
Concentration?
Yes. It'll last for a minute.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
So I think you need to do 3
Did I?
for me.
It didn't even bother me if it drops though.
Just go ahead and do. Yeah, it
There you go.
dropped on the first one, so you are no
Yeah,
longer guided.
by myself. Truly the words of a narcissist.
I'm going to push past these guys, which is 20 foot of movement to get next to the golem.
Mm-hmm. And 30 feet will get you to any point around the golem, but you'll still be adjacent if you succeed your contest here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and squeeze through.
Okay, go and give me a acrobatics check. In that case, to be yep. So you can end up on any square adjacent to the golem, and that'll be your full 30
Even
feet.
that one. Okay.
Yep. There you go.
All right, and then I want to cast.
You just like you like push past Esmore and Vath in this narrow tunnel, and then it like brings up its fists, both fists above its head, and you just like sliding into like home base, like between its legs. And you stand up.
Well, it can't attack the others now. Maybe. I don't know, man. How far away is this? I'm cast past wall once more. It doesn't say
it
that
just
past wall is a concentration.
Can you have more than one at a time?
As far as I'm aware, because it does not say anything about not being able to, as from what I read.
Just go ahead and click it again.
Okay.
Do do do. Yeah, you can have as many as you can cast, I suppose.
Okay, and I would like to cast it at a diagonal.
I know what you're saying. So like you connect
Yeah.
like this wall to the hallway beyond
Yeah,
the shield
just,
guardians. Cool.
Yeah, passing the shield guardians.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we'll go something like that.
That's my last 5th level spell slot.
Oop. Wrong.
This trap is a fickle being.
You're fucked.
Oh, I thought it was so smart too to use pass wall right there.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Never.
No! Okay. Like I know you have pass walls, so I'm like, oh, I should just like put in the extra effort to like do these individual sections, and I just like get so lazy. It just takes so much more time. So, okay.
I would have done the same thing.
So the shield guardians seem to have not been bothered by you using pass wall and just like punching a hole through their sanctuary. There it be. You are out of movement. Esmore, is your turn. Your friend is quite angry at you for dragging him into this situation.
Would it make things easier if I just took what was in the chest and just pocketed it and leave the chest itself down?
Probably.
I'm gonna.
You do have the emptier chest. You set it down real quick. You try to open it. It is locked.
I'm dragging it with me.
Okay, you pick it back up again. I will say that doesn't take your action. It happens very quickly. You very quickly realize that it is in fact locked. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna do what Zing did. Excuse me, Pat.
Okay, that is 10 feet.
And I'm gonna squeeze past the earth element.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. You are trying to beat a 10. Lucky you.
Yes,
Just
lucky me.
barely. You feel him grab like pieces of armor or your hair because you're still wearing the circlet. You're still like an ephemeral, kind of androgynous, dark-skinned person. Grabs a bit of your hair and you feel it like yank out. But you do manage to make it to one of the squares adjacent to the earth elemental.
Nubs can't grab me.
Leaving you with I think five more feet of movement.
Cool. So you said adjacent to
Yep.
like
So yeah.
here or like on Zane. Okay. 5 feet movement.
Basically any square that's next to the earth elemental you could get to, and you have 5 more feet. And then it does slam you.
And then...
25. You
Yeah.
take 12 points of bludgeoning damage
Yeah.
as it like still with the fist with some like dark black hair in it just slams you in the back and you like stumble forward.
And then I would like to dash if I can.
Okay, yeah.
Unless squeezing was action, so.
No, you have not used your action yet.
I can't see, so I'm gonna go there.
I believe you have jumped through the wall.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where the passage is that Zeke made.
You should be able to see it.
I thought you went through the right
No.
spot.
I did too.
Mine looks like
I-
reverse mohawk upside down Pac-Man.
I don't have the option to prevent you from going through walls anymore. So that's super fun. I love that. I'm glad they removed that option. Okay. So right here is the opening. You can see it's open, so just like move to that square. Just take it slowly, don't do it all at once.
If you pinged, I didn't see it.
It's because I'm on the wrong layer. Just three squares to your left. Just take it slowly. Don't use all 30 feet of your movement.
1, 2, 3.
15.
Yep. And then keep going that way.
Is your dark vision concentration? Or no?
No. It is last 8 hours.
Okay, and you should still have it. Cool.
That's 15. And then I don't know which direction from here. Okay.
You should just be able to see. If you can see, you can move there. Nope, you move. There you go. You might pop through the wall occasionally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing is like a little weird on our end.
And 15.
Man, I really wish I could prevent you from going through walls. That was a very handy option. And it's amazing they removed that feature. I love it. Okay, that's your whole movement. Now you see the backs of the shield guardians. They still have not moved. Veth.
I'm gonna roll low on this. I fucking know it. All right.
I've
Squeeze
been rolling
past.
low until I needed
All
it.
right. You can use athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
I feel like athletics against a. Yeah, so I was gonna say fucking acrobatics because athletics is a fucking joke against the earth elemental.
I mean, you do have
I still
a
have to roll
you do have a 19 strength, so
Yeah, but I'm not proficient.
I mean,
You already rolled for it, so I guess I just roll athletics.
I mean,
anyways.
no, do whichever one. It doesn't matter. The earth elemental rolls a 24 regardless of what you roll.
Okay.
So
That's
Um,
annoying.
So you like, you have like this heavy chest between your legs, and it's like over 300 pounds. This chest, and you like bring up your ogre gauntlets and like dig into this earth elemental, and it just like pushes back, and you both like dig into the floor, pushing into each other, and you're at a standstill.
I'm gonna cast a blade ward.
Go and click it so I know what it does. Cool. Just gives you resistance. Perfect. All right. You all hear a horrible sound of ceiling collapse as you see dust fly in from the room you were in, as it seems that room has collapsed.
Insert the sonic panic.
And all of you need to give me another deck save, as rocks and things continue to fall from this room.
It's always fun.
This is gonna suck real quick.
Earth Elemental actually succeeds. So, Vath, you take 21 points of damage, and everyone else takes 11. The Earth Elemental is currently engaged with you, Vath, so it's going to continue to be engaged with you, and it's going to attempt to slam you. This is a 14 hit.
Yeah. No.
And I assume you can't shield a 25. So you take 9, which is halved to 5.
I'm an idiot.
Probably.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, my boots let me. It doesn't encumber me. Or doesn't lower my speed if I'm encumbered. I'm an idiot.
You physically can't lift 350 pounds. If you're trying to argue that, then
Oh, the thing with 350 pounds.
yeah, it's
That's a
too
heavy
heavy for you to physically lift.
Thanks, Bath.
As
But-
just getting destroyed by ceiling.
Yeah, like let's see. So Vath can lift it. You with a 9 can physically, like, your physical limit is 225 pounds. Is as much as you can lift/drag.
What's sad is I'm still more newly armed than Esmore.
That's like Esmore's absolutely physical limit. Vath, because he's magically augmented, can do a lot more. But Vath dragging this very, very heavy chest, I will say you are moving at half speed.
All right.
Just drop the chest.
No, thanks,
Zine.
Bath, you know?
I'm going to move one square up. I can now see Vath ever so
Yep.
slightly. Mantle of Inspiration. It's my last one. 30 feet of movement. I can't see Esmore.
Nope.
Uh,
So it would not be
but-
able to affect him. Vath, you can. What encouraging words do you give to Vath in this very moment?
Lift that chest.
Move that bus. No, old home improvement shows.
Mhm.
I'll just say something along the lines of, you still need your revenge, so let's go. And I'm leaving.
Vath, you like blink and you can see a path beyond the Earth Elemental that, like, he won't be able to get you. So what I'm saying is you can get past him without doing any kind of check because you're magically enhanced through Zine's words.
And I still have
Yeah,
half.
I
movement.
can't retaliate
And
against you.
magically enhanced.
Yeah, I mean you're not gonna be slowed down. Like you can get past him with Mantle.
Is that all I can move?
I believe you'll with Mantle and being slowed down. Yes, I believe that's it.
I need to just fucking drop this chest.
No, you're doing great.
You do have 5 temporary hit points.
I also have 30 more feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. And
you
I...
fall into the chasm.
Oh,
So
my bad. My
so
bad. I
so the
forgot that was
floor, yeah. Let me go ahead and I should have put a mark here. So it just like ends right there. And you are at the 100-foot chasm. And it picks up right over there.
Oh, this chasm. I forgot it existed.
So it
Uh-oh.
drops to a depth that you cannot see. Even things you drop down there, you never heard them hit the bottom. And it's 100 feet across to the other side that you can see as more. It just opens up into an expanse of darkness.
Can someone refresh my memory on how we passed it last time? I know we waited for the
you
Wishbane
flew.
and... how very unfortunate.
Yes, very much so.
Very unfortunate indeed.
I believe that's your full turn.
Yeah, I have an action, but I can't use it for anything.
Okay.
I could hold a
Esmore.
spell that would help.
I'm gonna move.
I lied. Can I
Scene?
cast Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
With my action?
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for that to get over here before I. I'll do.
About to be spamming Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Now I wish I didn't do that first pass wall because I have mass Cure Wounds, but now I can only use it at 6th level.
Damn.
Yeah. Instead of 5th and 6th.
All right, Esmer, you do anything else?
I'm thinking.
Oh, I would have gotten so far. I was gonna bonus action dash. I was just gonna book it.
You're like you like almost went off. You're like, whoa! You forgot it was there through your horror of everything collapsing around you.
Well, for now, I guess I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds. Do it at 4th level.
All right, and you're just waiting.
Yeah. So.
Cool. All right, Vath.
I'm gonna drop the chest.
All right.
Oh no.
You're back to full speed. If you move, this Earth Elemental is gonna smack you, but
That's fine. I still have Blade Ward up.
does it last until
End
the
of my turn.
end of your next turn? Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna dash.
Cool. Go for it.
I want to see where this fucking goes. All right, that's 5.
And it does attempt to smack you.
Where the hell do I go?
Towards Zine.
Like up here.
Yeah, diagonally.
I don't think you can shield that, even if I tried to.
So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
I dashed as well, so that's an action.
So you have a currently total of 60 feet from that square.
So I just used 30, I believe, for 25.
Okay. I
can't
mean,
see the square
you'll easily be able to catch up to Zine and Esmore. You see Vath come around the corner. He's no longer dragging the chest, and he looks very bad.
I'm gonna drink some sparkling Dasani water.
Okay. What?
So,
How powerful? Okay. Just a greater. There you go. 15.
Who was it that said we should splurge on some potions and then we didn't?
I have a bunch of potions on me.
You had the option to buy that. I think it was a greater.
Yeah, it was just so expensive.
I mean,
but
the
times
city's on lockdown. I don't know what you're gonna say.
Times are hard. Just like real life, we can't escape
Alright.
the lockout anymore.
All
Can
of
I still
you.
pass through them? I have 15 feet left.
I don't know if you would want to, because it just opens up and drops off.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Everyone, go and give me a dex save.
Now,
I'm rolling well on these.
I I hope the DC doesn't change past a 14.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Nice. I need to.
It's not gonna do anything, but wow.
So Vath, you take 21 points of damage. Everyone else takes 11 once again.
Oops. -5.
Earth Elemental is going to. You see him come right in front of these shield guardians, and let me go and roll for them. Okay, they do go there. They both attack this Earth Elemental.
Now I understand why the Guardians were not some sort of living creature.
Let's see, what is the... so only one of them hit, but it does... yeah, it does 16 points, which is reduced to 8 because it's an Earth Elemental. So it is now engaged with these Shield Guardians. Zine.
I'm gonna cast. Ooh, I don't want to do that actually.
Just heal Vath at it.
Well, the problem is if I heal Vath, I can't hold my action for the next turn to move. Or wait, you can hold movement, can't you?
I mean, you can hold a dash action, which is technically holding movement.
Okay, then I can't heal Vath. I either heal Vath or I hold a dash to move.
I mean, you know how much the Stealing Collapse hurts, so it is up to you.
Mass Cure Wounds 6th level. Please be good.
Alright.
29 points for everybody.
Is that full health?
Oh, look at you. You didn't go toe to toe with an Earth Elemental.
I took some hits.
Oh, that was wrong. I think you're at 63.
I was at 62. So that'll put me max.
There you go.
I hope y'all got something to get us out because I don't.
Esmar.
I am going to. Hang on, what's the rating of a giant owl?
Remember you turned into an Earth Elemental, so you do not have any wild shapes.
I'm not turning into anything.
Okay.
Suddenly.
Make sure you look at the casting time.
Yes, it is 1 action.
Okay, cool.
So I'm trying to figure out the talent rating because it doesn't show on the sheet.
It should.
Maybe the bio.
You're looking at Giant Owl.
Yes.
Giant Owl is only 1/4.
Oh, there it is on there. Wow. Okay. It is strong enough to carry, correct?
Let's see. It's so yeah. It only one of you would be able to be with one owl, but yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna summon 8 of these. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna summon 3 of these to carry us across.
Okay. I'm gonna throw them down, and you can put them where you want them.
Wait for the whooshing.
Yeah, of course. I don't know how I'm gonna put them in this fall.
So it goes down. Who knows how far? You have no idea. But it goes up about 30 feet. So do you want them right next to, behind you? Like, where do you want them?
Behind, because I don't want that wind gushing through and somehow getting rid of them.
I believe you can move them. So.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Be...
I mean, they can't physically occupy the same space as Vath. he existed there before he did. So I believe you could only fit one owl behind Vath, and the other two have to be somewhere else.
How high is the ceiling? Maybe above Vath?
It would like Vath is occupying the space that they would need. You physically cannot put an owl there.
I'll put one here and here for me and Zine. And then that one.
Can you go ahead and click that spell as well?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you are concentrating.
Oh, lovely.
We only got one
Yes.
shot at this anyway, so.
Just double checking.
With that sailing hits, so.
Yeah, because Vath doesn't have flying.
You still have your. Well, that was your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You can issue them a command. You can move.
Yeah, I will issue the command for the owls to carry us across once the wind stops as quickly as possible.
Cool. Vath.
I'm gonna drink healing potion.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, keep chugging those.
That is the
Probably
plan.
should summon more just in case these die on this.
Where you wouldn't really be able to put them anywhere is the problem.
Fuck.
I mean, how many
I guess
can
I
you?
can't really
You can
do
summon
much
8 of them.
else.
So, I mean,
Yes.
this like whole cavern's filled with giant owls.
Could you put them because of the range of 60 feet? Wait, no, the cavern's 100 feet across.
It's 100 feet, yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say put them on the other side, and then just if any of them die, just have them fly.
Vath, are you moving? Are you doing anything?
I can't really do anything.
Okay.
Nothing that can help me out at all.
So, everyone, give me a dexterity save, and you feel the pressure wave rush down the cavern. As more you blink and everything's black, and your mind is empty as you lose concentration.
No.
I rolled a critical fail.
This might be it, boys. TPK on a trap.
Vath, your rolls. You take 15 points of damage. You other two take 8, and Mr. Elemental also takes 15.
That could have been a lot worse. It probably will be.
That was my idea.
The Shield Guardians. Yeah, I should have thought about the whooshing earlier because you hadn't seen it yet. They both continue to attack this Earth Elemental. That's a 23, natural 20, 13, and 22.
Goodbye, Earth Elemental.
I mean, Earth Elemental's only sticking around for like 3 more rounds if he survives. So 14, 24, 32 points of damage. So it'd be 16 to him. Man, Earth Elementals are hard as shit. Earth Elemental is going to try to attack a Shield Guardian. Unsuccessfully. You see... Actually, Actually, it does hit one of them once for 17. Doo-doo-doo. It just like tunk. Seems to do almost nothing to the Shield Guardian. It's like still standing there blocking the whole way. Zine.
I have a very, very, very important question. How long is a regular thing of silk rope?
50 feet.
Shoot.
I'm using a die as a counter for the whooshing.
Hook. With the rope on it.
What?
I still have my grappling hook that we tied that rope to.
Can I get it from you? How long is the rope on the grappling hook?
It's just that regular rope, so
It's
50
50 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a grappling hook on it.
Okay, can I get that from you? Can I just pull it?
You can just it's like attached to the side of his backpack. You can easily pull it off.
Can you
Okay, can I tie my silk rope to it?
That'll
To
be your
the
action.
end of the...
But yeah,
that's
you
fine.
can. Okay, you do that.
And I'll look to Bath, and I will say, can you throw me 100 feet if I'm a small animal?
Huh?
With the grappling hook.
I have a rope as well, by the way.
I got you.
What'd you say, man?
Okay, what are we doing?
I want to...
Zine just asked you, can you throw me 100 feet if I am a small animal?
With a grappling hook.
With a grappling hook with 100 feet of rope attached to it.
Can I? I don't think I can.
It's a hell of a throw.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
But, I mean, he's extremely strong.
He's
right?
very strong. It's still a hell of a throw. It's a third of a football field.
Yeah, well, high schoolers can throw, like, almost a
With
football field
with
at
like,
least.
how much does your silk rope weigh?
5 pounds.
And a regular hempen rope, which is what's currently attached to the grappling hook.
And the grappling hook.
And the grappling hook. Like, tell if you can reasonably tell me how you're getting this. Like if you can convince me that it's not a hell of a throw, like he can roll for it. Like, I don't care, but like, it's still a hell of a throw.
It's 20 pounds.
What is the biggest medium size?
Yeah, so it's like, all in all, rope, grappling hook, including you as a small animal, I'd put it at like 35 pounds trying to throw it 100 feet.
What if
Let me. Well, what's the world record shot put?
Zach can find out.
Because that's basically what's happening right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 23.12.
I believe
but I
that's
don't know what
meters.
increment. Yeah, I think that's meters.
So
that's a long throw. Meters.
yeah, that's over 100 feet. So like, Vath can physically do it. Whether he will be able to in this very moment when the ceiling is collapsing and all of that is a different story. But you're using polymorph. You can turn into a lot of shit.
Yeah, so...
You don't have to be thrown as a small animal.
No, but there's a time limit, and if I have speed on my side...
Yeah, I mean, so what are you doing?
Debating to turn into a bird or not.
It's not happening, Zine.
Alright.
I got you guys.
It's this stupid ceiling. The ceiling is the problem. How long until the whooshing?
Oh, well, it just happened.
And it's like 30-second increments?
It seemed like that before, yeah.
I'm going to hold my action. And I am going to
you have already used your action this round. You literally only, I believe you only have movement because you tied the rope.
I got you, Pooh.
Are you doing anything with movement, or are you just standing there?
Yeah, I surrender.
All right, Esmer.
Big brain didn't work so well.
It's good.
You can keep thinking about it.
I had such a wild plan.
You can still do it. It just has to have a next round.
Yeah, I know, but Vath is solo health and doesn't have healing.
I will cast polymorph on myself.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay. What do you
and
turn
have him
yourself
throw
into?
a bird with a grappling hook. That was my plan.
I'm gonna turn myself into I think an owl. Just for owl should be able to carry that across.
I only have.
I'm not gonna say giant owl because I don't know if probably more powerful enough to make me that big.
It can turn you into something that is
Yeah.
challenge rating equal to your level or less. You have to read the spell.
It's not equal to my level. Is the thing. Damn.
So you can turn into a beast that is DC 12 or challenge rating 12.
Oh, then I'm good. I'll turn into a giant owl.
Okay. Because a regular owl is not strong enough to lift 35 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so you turn yourself into a giant owl.
And
And
instead of just carrying the rope and stuff, I'll just carry Zine across.
okay, Zine, you're
With the
holding
grappling hook.
like a coil of rope in the grappling hook, and Esmore just explodes into feathers, and you feel talons dig into the leather of your leather armor, and you just take off. Esmore, tell me how you're flying across the cavern.
What do you mean how I'm flying across?
Yeah, just describe it.
I grab Zine and I just start whooshing my feather or my wings as fast as I can towards the other side.
Okay. You are moving at half speed, flying. So that would be 30 feet. And I will say, probably picking up Zine's in action. So you can get 30 feet. Are you going up? Are you going down at all?
Actually, it'd be smarter not to grab Zine so I can actually get there 2 turns instead of 3.
It's definitely smarter not to grab me.
Yeah. Because that would weigh me down.
All
I'll
right.
just take the grappling hook.
Okay.
That way I can dash across. Move my wings even quicker.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're moving at 60 feet.
Cool.
So, and are you just going straight across?
Yes, just straight across.
Okay. You can get.
Actually, I'll go. Okay, I'll kind of go up a little bit just in case something does happen. I start falling. I can
Okay.
kind of go fall forward.
Sure. You can move 60 feet because you're still taking the grappling hook from Zine.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, as you feed out this rope and it's like sagging down, it seems to only sag so much before it seems like it rests on something. But it only starts about 10 feet away from the ledge that you are currently standing at. So like the owl is flapping, flying across. The rope is dipping down, lays on something, and then dips down a little bit more, 10 feet away from you, and to where you're holding it.
You're kidding me. There's an invisible platform.
Vath.
I'm kind of fucked.
You also see what Zine sees. Like you see this rope like resting on something that is completely invisible.
Man, I even tried testing for that last time, but
you couldn't reach far enough.
Oh yeah, and the last I just dropped the item. I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't throw it. You just like reach your hand over and let go. Like I specifically asked because this is the thing.
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
Well, I'm gonna use another healing potion.
So many Indiana Jones references in this one thing.
I know I was gonna use the counterbalance to get the sword for it. I almost said like Indiana Jones.
I
was
did
talking
too.
as
One point,
Zine,
but I was
so I
like,
didn't.
Yeah, this is Monty Python. Not
I don't
Monty
think it
Python.
changes anything though.
It's...
Monty Python and the Get Out of Here.
And the ceiling's fucking collapsing.
Holy shit! The ceiling's collapsing.
I don't think it changes anything, because it's still every 30 seconds between the gust of wind.
Well, each round is how long?
6 seconds.
Yeah, so we got
Exactly.
plenty of time to get across.
Well, we had to wait for the next whoosh, and then we also had to think about the ceiling collapsing and how much damage.
It doesn't change the fact that I can't fucking see it.
I mean, you can see the rope resting on it, so you're fairly confident that something physically solid is there. You just can't see it.
How far, like, across the thing is the rope resting on it?
Like it droops down from the owl, so basically from this, you can tell that is from, like this square, to here, and then this part is empty space, because the rope droops again.
Can I see
Okay.
that?
You can see the rope, you can't see what it's resting on.
Well, I'm dead regardless, but I don't really want to take that chance.
What are you doing?
Jump at the rope. Do it.
Well, it's tough.
This is literally a TPK if we don't get out.
I guess I'm gonna jump across.
All right.
I'm gonna move back a couple spaces. I think it was here to begin with, but I guess I'm just gonna move back again.
Yeah, you have enough movement. You take a deep breath to steady yourself. You take a couple steps back, and then, despite everything in your body telling you that like this is possibly the worst idea you've ever had, you run and jump into the chasm, and you jump and you stumble, and give me an acrobatics check. You almost stumble and like fall on your face as you land on something completely solid that you cannot see. That is your full movement. You do have an action still.
Is where the owl currently is, where Zine is the rope still, is it drooping right now?
You can see it is resting here, and then it like kind of goes up to the owl because the owl is flying above this invisible platform.
I can dash, right?
Yep, you can use your action to dash. Give you 30 more feet.
And dash over here.
Yep. The whole way you're just waiting for yourself to fall into abyss, but you're still hitting solid footing. All right, rocks fall.
No.
This is lovely.
What was it?
Dexterity save.
That's
Go and give me one for your owl as well.
I'm trying to grab that.
Just do a dex check as an owl,
Yeah, my thing's just trying to load it.
or I can do
My
it.
PC is like,
the only times you really, really want like +7s in
yeah, if you
dexterity
don't mind,
stuff.
because for some reason my shit's not
All right,
loading.
you rolled an 8, and then Constitution save as an owl to maintain concentration. You stay an owl. All right, so only Zine. Let's see. Yep.
Not 19 damage.
Only Zine saved. So everyone else takes 12. Zine, you take 6.
Oh, thank God.
I was really my health nice. I was really, really hoping that because of the like anti-magic properties, that the roof would be falling in that particular area, so they wouldn't take damage.
Shield Guardians only
Kicking
hit
my ass
once.
first invisible floor.
Continuing to bludgeon the Earth Elemental, and the Earth Elemental strikes back. It's my favorite Star Wars movie.
It's a good one.
Good choice.
Yeah. This one takes 15. They're still just slugging it out over there. Zine.
I am going to imitate Vath, aim for the rope. And I have the boots of striding as well.
Okay, so you just take a step back and you're much less anxious because you saw Vath do it. You just take a step back and jump, and thanks to the boots, your jump is vastly increased. I think you can jump almost 30 feet if you had a running start. So you jump 15, so you land there. Give me a acrobatics check. Make sure you don't stumble and fall. You just managed to catch yourself. Like you still stumble and like land on your hands, but you don't like tumble off this platform, which you have no idea how wide it is. You just know it's at least stable up to like this point, 2 squares in front of Ath.
I can still move 15 feet.
That was your full movement because you jumped 30. Or no, wait, no. Yeah, you can still move 15.
5, 10, 15.
And then you have your action, and you're still holding this rope. You're just like dragging it along with you now.
Yeah, for some reason.
you have the harp in one hand, like under the arm, and you're dragging this rope.
Well, the policy's got something to hang on to.
And we said the rope lasts drooping to like here, right?
Yeah, 2 squares in front of Ath is how far you know for sure it's solid.
So this area solid?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, then I'll bonus action dash.
It may be solid beyond that, but you just have no idea.
5, 10, 15,
You'll find out in a
20.
And you're at the part of the rope that goes up to the owl.
5.
You take a tentative step, it's still solid.
I'm gonna do one more step with the rope in hand. So
I mean, the owl is holding onto it. You're just at the end of 100 feet, so.
Can I grip up on it?
Yeah, you grab higher on the rope,
Okay.
so you're just like 10 feet below the owl.
And he's in the air.
He is
so I
he
can
is in the
grab
air
him.
about 10 feet above you.
Okay. That was 20, right?
I believe you have one more square.
Okay.
Yep, still solid. Owl. You see Zine and Vath just walking on thin air beneath you.
Just ignore it and just continue flying 60 feet across.
You can move 1 square before the rope becomes taut, because Zine is holding it.
I choked up. Oh yeah, I choked up on it.
Yep. So you can drop the rope, or you can attempt to pull Zine along with you.
I will pull the bitch.
Zine, are you letting it happen?
Yes.
Okay. Then you can only move half speed. So you can get 30 feet with regular movement, Mr. Owl.
30.
Your feet are skidding the whole way there. You are still on something solid.
Really?
And this is probably the most terrified you have ever been that has not involved fire.
No,
Like-
terrified.
Like it's this sense of like going over a drop on a roller coaster, except it doesn't end.
Oh, that's awful.
Like your stomach, like it feels like your stomach continues to rise, and it is both horrifying and incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh, I have chills in real life.
Mr. Owl, you have an action. You are flapping hard.
I will dash.
Okay, you have another 30 feet.
Take me.
Zine, are you letting
Dragon.
Mr. Owl fling you?
Yeah, I'm already full dressed. I'm already all in.
And suddenly the platform gives way, and you are dangling by this rope as you, like, hey, you guys swing into the hallway and, like, fall as you let go of the rope. I will say you are currently prone.
I'll take it.
Vath, you see Zine just get drug, and you saw her like kind of like skidding on this invisible platform that you're currently on up to a certain
Yeah.
point.
I get the feeling it's these two. Just
Shrug.
talking to you.
I don't know. What are you what are you doing?
I'm gonna move over here. I don't even think I can get over here. Fuck it. Can I? If I dash,
how
can I
much
jump across this?
how much movement was that?
It's 35. Over
Well,
here is 20.
So where you're at currently is 20.
So I just moved to 30.
Okay.
I just walked around.
So right here is another 30. It's 6 squares. So
7 to get inside that actual area is the thing.
I mean, you can certainly try. Like you know you're strong enough to be able to jump the gap if it's 10 feet, but you know.
I've got nothing left to lose because I know that as soon as if I don't do anything, the gust is gonna come. So I'm gonna dash and try to jump across the gap.
All right.
Aim for the rope.
Give me a athletics check. I mean, yeah, the rope is like dangling; it's within reach. You manage to clear the gap. You have no idea how close you were to the edge, but you leap and just manage to get inside this hallway. There is one more obstacle.
I'm gonna do a few more
we know
things
how
before I
to
end my
deal with
turn.
that one.
I'm gonna do a few more things before I end my turn, though.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Okay.
So let me just do that.
Goodness, how stocked were you?
I have 2 left.
I used all of mine on y'all.
And the last thing I'm gonna do is Can I say things? I'm gonna assume I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell Sylph.
It is Syl. There's no F, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Same difference.
Oh, I wrote Sylph and Sylph because I wasn't sure.
Yeah. S-I-L. Syl.
Sylph.
Oh, Sylph.
Okay. You don't see if you can't see if there's an effect. But as you look back over your shoulder across the chasm, you can see just a plume of dust come out of the hallway as that room collapses. And I need all of you to give me dex saves.
I'm gonna roll low on this.
I'm prone. Am I disadvantaged?
Does prone give you disadvantage? Good question. For some reason, I don't think it does. Prone. No, it doesn't.
I don't.
There we go.
Just
Okay.
just melee attacks have advantage.
Man, I'm really coming clutch on these dex saves.
Mr. Owl, you
Oh, so
have failed.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone else has succeeded. So Mr. Owl, you take 13. Everyone else, you take 7.
I guess that rolls over into my actual health.
Yeah. So let me bring your fleshy human body over here.
Fleshling.
Mm.
That's a sentence I never want to repeat.
Say it slower.
I'm good.
Fleshling. Hope you enjoyed that.
I did. I appreciate it.
Only for you. Okay. Zine.
I'm a stand up.
It's half your movement.
That's okay.
The pit in your stomach has stopped, but your heart rate is through the roof.
Yeah. I'm not having a good time right now.
I don't think anyone is, to be honest.
May
Yeah,
I have,
to be fair.
may I have vision, please?
No, because your dark vision went away.
What?
Concentration spells
It's
cancel.
not. It's not.
Oh yeah, dark
It's
vision.
not concentration. It just lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if you walked into an anti-magic field.
Fuck!
It'd be a shame if you were true polymorph. chair.
Amazing. You're like flying across the cavern. Whoosh! You turn into a chair.
Oh,
Teammates
fuck
didn't know anything. It's just
What?
terrifying suddenly.
You
So
were
it's
chair all along.
the most amazing character concept.
Oh, I love it. I want to play one.
You want to play
Just play a
chair.
party of furniture. Okay,
that'd be
Esmore,
great.
you yeah, it's completely dark. You cannot see.
Yay.
So I stood up. I don't know how good that.
Yep, 15
Can I
feet.
get Can I get a scan on Vath's physical appearance?
Bloodied.
How bad is he hurting? Okay. 10
I bet he
cure
looks
wounds. 10 feet of movement. Cure wounds at level 4. Oh, unlucky you. 5 feet. That's all I got. I'm out. I'm done.
I believe it's 46 that I have.
Well, there's
Cool.
17 more.
You're no longer bloodied.
For now.
Esmore, you can't see.
bad. Dark vision, go.
Okay.
Man, we probably would be out of here if I didn't bet all my coins on.
I mean, you guys just didn't know the rules. Let's see. What rules did I put on this?
I have written down that it's a recharge trap with a stop command of Sill.
And I yell Sill just in case.
Well, Vath already
Okay,
did.
cool. So you step in, and you don't get flung out of the room like Vath did earlier. You seem completely okay, and you do see the corpse on the other side of the room.
That is my turn.
Okay. Vath.
I'm gonna. I don't think I can make it across, even if I did. Yeah. I'm uncomfortable staying in this room, so I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Cool. Everyone, give me dex saves.
Hooray!
All of you saved, so you only take 11 points of damage.
I always hit him with 11.
All right. Cool. So Zine.
I go there. Way across. Bonus action to dash. That's my turn.
Give me an intelligence save.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
please.
You feel searing pain, as you did not say the safe word. Though you have known pain, and this is different, but not altogether different. You only take 30 points of damage.
Only
Only?
30.
And you're not like knocked prone, you're not like thrown out of the room. You just like bear it and push through. Esmore, you're standing in the middle of this room. You see the runes flash, and you're like, ah! And nothing happens to you.
I hate this game.
Okay, so that was your full turn.
Yep.
Esmore.
First things first,
Don't get me wrong, it hurt a lot.
Yeah, no, that almost stabbed me. If I failed that, I was dead. Or unconscious.
You're unconscious.
100%. I was at 51 HP.
There, Esmore. You can see the runes are like now like orange hot and are slowly fading on the floor and
First
ceiling.
thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Thank goodness you took that too.
I just get it. But I just haven't prepared it. 18.
Okay, enjoy.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get out of there.
All right, Vath.
Dash
get your
across
hit
as I
points.
yell "sill."
Okay,
Good
you
measure.
just continue to yell it, and you run across as the runes are still like fading out, as they are starting to recharge.
Like, sill,
Yep.
sill, 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 sill.
And everyone, give me one last dexterity saving throw.
I haven't rolled lower than a 14 on my deck saves.
No. Oh, I need to give myself 18 points. What's wrong with me?
I don't know.
And then probably lose the 18.
So Vath and Zine save. Esmore, you take 26. You other two take 13.
Really wish I could see your HP, Vath. Or Esmar.
He is not bloodied yet.
I'm
Okay.
fine.
That's
Zine,
good, 'cause I'm
you
almost not.
definitely are.
I'm not
Yeah.
even half. So
Okay. So you all rush. You finally reach the stairs. You rush up, hearing just the sounds of collapse behind you, um, and you make it up into the temple itself, and you see just a gust of like a huge dust cloud that you can't see through, come through the secret passage that you went into. And when the dust settles, the passage is closed, and
There's a dragon waiting for you.
and it eats you whole. You're dead. No.
good game, guys.
Yeah, GG.
It was fun.
Fun 2 years, guys.
Yeah, good job.
I at least got one.
You all are worse for wear. However, you have a gilded chest, a very fancy harp, and the green dragon mask.
I will never know what was in that 350-pound.
Let's go ahead and take like 5-10 minutes. Let's take a little break. You guys can think about what you have done, and we'll be back.
Can you humor me and tell me what was in that big
Fortunately so. Not
All right.
unfortunately.
You all are in the Temple of Bahamut. Vath, you're still uneasy, but you have a sense of like elation just holding this mask that you know is just a piece of a greater whole.
Yes. Well, I think that we should find somewhere to rest, because I almost died a couple times.
I think we need
put it
to
lightly.
hide somewhere long enough that I can teleport us out.
Do you have
This
anything to
temple
lift?
is not like rumbling or anything.
Oh,
Are
it
we
didn't
inside
make.
the
It
temple?
didn't seem to make any noise.
It
Like,
seemed
or
to have
from the
not
outside
it
sense.
seemed to have not affected the surface whatsoever.
There had to have been spatial magic somehow. Like, I don't know what word to call it out of character, other
Do
than
you have
spatial
any?
magic.
Do you have any spell slots left for a hut?
I don't need a spell slot for a hut.
Well,
So yes,
that works
I
out
can make a
perfectly.
hut. But we should probably get out of. This is like an open air temple, right? Like, there's no roof.
There's no like door. There's a roof,
Nearby.
and you're currently behind the gigantic statue of Bahamut. So
Yeah, because what I'm thinking is, I mean, sure we can find a way to hide and get out, but I think it'd be easier if we settle out somewhere in your hut and
Yeah, I
wake up
also
the next
actually.
morning fresh and dandy.
I also actually can't teleport until tomorrow.
Exactly.
If we can find a tree, at least I can.
Like we could spend an hour just doing fuck all, and I can get some more
Actually, fuck the tree.
spell slots ready. But I think
Fuck
it'd be
the tree,
better
let's
if
just fly out of here.
I think it'd be better if you could walk without a limp.
We could just
like
fly
that.
out of here.
All right. Hiding behind the statue.
yeah, you guys are like the door is on one side. There's a statue, and you're on the other side of the statue from the door, so you wouldn't be able to be seen.
Okay,
We
well
can
then I'll
fly
pop the
out
bubble.
of here. Trying
Well,
to
we
say
can
we can.
fly out of here and once we rest for a moment, because if something does happen, we won't
I
be
would
able
love
to
that.
handle it.
Don't you want to open your chest?
How am I gonna open it without damaging it?
Skills.
I don't have those
I'm gonna
skills.
start making the bubble while they start talking,
Okay.
Well,
and I'll
while
have
you
it
figure
whatever
out that,
color the statue is, just in case.
It's like white marble.
Yeah, then I'll have it the same color.
Okay. After a little bit, the the white with some dark speckled bubble appears. You all kind of breathe a sigh of relief.
well,
You have
that was
you have no idea what
close.
time it is. It is consistently night in this place.
While we're resting, I'm going to spend an hour attuning.
Same.
You're just attuning. You're not going to identify.
I'm gonna identify first and then attune.
No, I'll let Zine identify it then.
Okay.
I may as well.
I can identify both of them. It only takes a minute.
That's fine.
And that's ritual cast, so.
Yep. So you spend the next little bit
I'll do that first.
ritual casting. Let me grab the information.
I'm extremely excited for this harp.
Oh,
Ever since the mention of
be.
the last one.
I'm just going to PM it to you over Discord. And specifically this one.
Y'all not use your hit die.
I'm waiting for this, and then can I?
Enjoy that wall of text.
Jesus.
And then you are also identifying the harp.
Yes. I'm just gonna do this for my own safety of reading. And separate them out.
Yeah. Or you can also pin this, because it's one message. And it'll also be separated. The harp.
I need to make full functionality of pinning stuff, man.
Yeah. You identify the dragon mask, and you hear from over your shoulder, "It's not for you." And you're like, "Oh." And you immediately just like start working on the harp.
Here you go, Vath that doesn't like me. And I'll hand it to him.
I'm just gonna shrug and start attuning to it.
I'll tell you what it
Okay.
is in a moment.
So I assume you all are taking a short rest.
Yes. While the tuning, how long does the tuning take? 10 minutes or an hour?
It takes a short rest.
Okay, can I attune while?
I mean, your identified takes a minute, I think, or is it 10 minutes? How long does it take to ritual cast? I forget.
It only takes a minute. It doesn't give me any other times versus casting or ritual cast.
Why do I have
Well, because
17?
ritual casting is
Oh.
a specific thing you do, rather than
Using a spell slot, yeah.
yeah.
Well, if it saves me the hassle, I can just waste the spell slots.
No, it just takes some time. I'm just double checking.
How many things you attune to now?
Me?
Yeah.
I believe this is my second item. No, third item.
Let's say only your second? I was like, oh yeah.
It takes 10 minutes longer to cast. So casting time plus 10 minutes.
Okay.
Is
so I'll just use
ritual.
the spell slots then.
Okay, it's just a first level spell slot. And then the information just immediately rushes to you, and you have now a much greater appreciation for this particular item.
Alright. Shall I read it to you boys?
Let me send this to. Man, I've not PM'd you in a while, I suppose.
I can send it to him if you want.
Nah, I got it.
These things are wild. I haven't even started reading them, but like the wall of text and what little things I've picked out is insane.
The last fucking thing that you sent to me, that.
What is it?
It's a
Maybe
My
a
Little
little
Pony
older.
thing. So fucking funny.
I forgot about that. Fuck, that's funny.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy
And
to-
Esmore, you're just taking a short rest as these two attune.
Oh, what I was gonna say is, while I'm attuning, can I do my Song of Rest, or is that a no? Because I'm attuning to a harp.
I
so
think
maybe
I
I
think
could
it's one or the
play-
other.
Okay, that's fine. I won't use Song of Rest then, obviously.
Yeah, because
Danny,
yeah.
Fuck.
the wall of text isn't full.
Is it not?
Regain a number of hit points equal to half of the damage dealt of that.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just.
Here we go.
There you go.
There you go.
For some reason, if I like do the message within the server, It doesn't like it for whatever reason.
Draconic Majesty does not apply because I'm using Mage Armor 90% of the time.
It just slowly gets better.
What's my armor class base? I think it's like 10, right?
Yeah, but you also always have mage armor on,
Which is 2.
which is 13 plus dex. And then I believe, I don't know if this would stack on top of that.
I don't think it does.
Ooh, perfect.
Let me. What that would put you at 20 something.
What does the just
13 plus
mechanics
dex.
speaking, like, how does Dragon Breath work?
Like if you're a Dragonborn.
Yeah, but it gains a recharge of 6.
So basically at the start of your turn you roll a d6, and if a 6 is rolled, then you get it back, as opposed to like having to wait for a short rest. It's how a lot of monsters work, like like the ghost, like the ghost possession, or regular dragons. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So Vath, it would. I think do you get a +1 from the glass staff already?
It's a +1 from Glass Staff already, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the same thing.
So it would put you at 21. I think it does stack. I think if you wore it.
I think we just house rule this one.
I'm gonna say it stacks.
All right. So what's my armor class then?
It'd be 21. With mage armor.
Damn boy.
Fuck.
Yeah. So if you go into the gear, and then somewhere around here is custom AC. Forget how to do it.
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere.
Armor class
What
tracking
the heck?
automatic.
What?
Yeah, I'll let you find it. I think.
What would it say?
Something about armor class.
Armor class tracking is automatic. Do I set it to custom?
Yeah. Because you're not like changing armor a ton. Yeah, so
Okay,
so do it'd be 13 because that's mage armor. You pretty much always have that on, and then dex, and then plus your charisma. There you go. That is not correct. 13.
This is wild.
Why you do this? It should be 21. You can also just click it and edit it. It's fine.
All right, that works for me then.
Yeah.
2 minutes. 3. Holy fuck. Wait, how far is Devil's Sight?
It's 120. That was really gross, by the way.
What was that?
I have 180 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, let me go ahead and change that on your token. Keep in mind that only the Devil Sight.
Yeah, only the Devil's Sight is color, right?
Yeah. So beyond that is
gonna be the most trippy thing
dim.
ever.
So if you now, if you look at your token, you can see really far, and then it starts to get dim. That's the part that's not in color.
Oh, I get it. So how the grid disappears after a while.
Yeah, like you can see it's like super clear, and then it gets like just slightly dimmer.
I like to imagine that I could just see in color, and then it just goes black and white all of a sudden. I'm like, whoa.
Pretty much, like it fades out. It's not like a stark cutoff, but it does change within like 5 feet.
This is gonna be so useful for me once a day. I'm looking at the last one.
All right. So you all finish your short rest. So Vath, you get your spells back.
Yes. All 3 of them. Should I add these to my features and traits? Where should I add all this? Actually, I have an idea. Should I just transfer all of the properties to additional features and traits under the bio?
Put them wherever you want so that you remember them. Just keep in mind what this mask like represents and what it means.
Yeah.
Like it might not be
Oh.
the best idea to wear it back in the city.
That's what I'm thinking.
Didn't mean to do that.
So
How much does it weigh?
like at most 2 pounds.
I'm
Like
just
it
gonna put the map at 1.
well, like it's a mask. So and like it's not even a full mask. It's just like like you have like the crown part which comes up into a single green dragon head, which comes off at like kind of like 45 degrees to like to the right, like above your like right eyebrow. It kind of sticks up, and like only like that part like comes down to cover your face. You imagine if you had all 5, it would make a full mask with all 5 colors. Okay, so yeah, you finished your short rest. Zine,
Or did I?
I moved it. Zine, go ahead and add the spells that the harp gives you. Just make sure you label them as the harp.
Yeah, I'll change the name.
And oh, sorry. Just as the harp says, you can only cast them once through the harp
Per day.
Yeah. But obviously, if you already have them learned, then you can use the harp as a arcane focus.
Yeah, so like all my other spells can be used through the harp.
Correct. And the really cool
I know
thing,
why the custom AC wasn't working.
I'm glad you figured it out.
How the fuck do I unequip armor then?
Let's see. You should go down to it, and what armor are you wearing?
I don't know. It's
Oh,
at the
leather.
top of my equipment.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Your spellcasting ability and spell save DC.
Yeah, you shouldn't be wearing armor anyway.
Yeah.
While casting a spell that causes any of the targets.
Okay. You guys can continue to work on that, but what are you doing now? You've taken a short rest.
I should probably
I need to roll my hit dice.
You attuned to the harp. So if you'd like to wait another hour.
True.
You know what? No, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will either.
Then I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Possibly twice. Yeah, once more, just in case.
Uno más.
Uno más. Okay. Oh, I have so many spells to add now.
You can work on that afterwards. We're almost done here.
Yeah.
All right. So you cure wounds yourself a couple of times. What are you guys doing now?
We need to get out of here.
I can cast Fly on us.
I can cast Fly on us.
I can cast a fly on us. It's not fly, but
Like literally summon like the insect. I
don't
cast
know
fly.
I don't know how useful a fly would be to us. Asmore.
why?
It's kind of small.
What the
You're talking about a spell, aren't you?
Yes.
Of course, of course. What's your spell?
The one that we've been using. My wind walk.
Then let's just do that.
Way faster. It lasts way longer.
Then let's do that.
Okay, well, give me a minute. Actually, question: can I still carry the chest in this form?
No.
I cannot cast a spell. I don't have a spell slot.
Why can't you just open the chest?
That's also a very
My
good reason.
question.
Because it's locked.
Yeah.
How do you?
I do
unlock
have
it?
the spell slot. I'm just making excuses.
Okay. Yeah, you become like ephemeral. You can't interact with any physical objects unless it's like equipment that you're wearing. In which case it like transforms with you.
Can
So what's
I
the issue
use
with
the
opening a
rope
lock?
to tie it to me and make it,
Again,
quick?
you become a cloud.
I don't know. Cloud rope
But
is real popular here in
it'd be
Texas.
like clothing, you know.
I have some tools if you want to borrow them.
You may be more proficient in it than I am.
I promise you I'm not.
Okay, mind if I borrow them?
Sure.
But I
I'm
want
gonna
to
cast-
sell this chest anyways, because it's got to be worth something.
But what about what's in it?
That's right where I really want to know.
Exactly. I'm gonna cast guidance on him before he actually opens the chest, though. If that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
And I do that.
What are you giving me?
He
A
like
1d4 extra to your.
yeah, he like sets his hand on your shoulder as you squint your eyes and stick out your tongue as you're like you don't really know how to pick locks, so you're just like kind of like jiggling the lock picks in the chest, and like his hand becomes like unnaturally hot on your shoulder. So go ahead and roll a dexterity check and then add a d4 because you're not proficient with thieves' tools.
Yeah. 30, and then add D4.
Yeah.
16.
16. Like it like shifts a little bit and you're like I think I got it, and then you accidentally like reset it and all the pins drop.
That's annoying. Bath, you want to give it a try?
I don't know if I would be any better with it.
You never know.
I guess. All right, Danny.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder, acting like I'm doing the same for him.
Okay.
And I roll a dexterity check.
Yeah, just a dexterity check, and I assume you're guiding yourself as well.
Sure.
Oh God, no.
Hold on. And
And
how many?
Yeah, you're D10.
Watch him roll a 10.
Nope.
17. One
I mean,
better
you
than-
rolled one
17.
higher.
If it does, I'm gonna be mad.
No, the DC's 18, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah,
I use my God's favor. No.
the chest explodes and you're the most wealthy man on earth. No. Yeah, it
I forgot about
just
that.
doesn't
I
work.
used mine right away.
I have that.
You're
Yeah,
going to
I
use it on a
used
fucking
mine to save
chest.
you.
I'm not gonna use it on a chest.
No, don't use it on a chest.
Just
Fine, I won't.
Zine, you want to give it a shot?
Oh yeah, because she can open it.
Fine. Watch me nat 20.
I don't
I'll
know,
give
man.
it
She
a
has small
shot.
hands. I'm gonna touch Zine on the shoulder like I did. And
it's funny because
dexterity
Zine
sarcastically.
it's funny because Zine also has bardic inspiration, which he never uses, except to mantle.
Well, I didn't have it until just now.
Well, you
I
guys
used
you guys already
all
finished
the-
a short rest, so
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna waste all of my 3 bardic inspirations on this.
See,
just casting
you,
guidance.
you put one hand on
Okay.
one shoulder. I'll put it on the other shoulder.
I'm gonna inspire myself.
As she's doing it,
I
I'm just
don't
gonna be
think you're
touching your
high
shoulder
enough
like,
level
I
to do
believe in
that.
you.
I can inspire myself.
I don't think you're high enough level.
I'm
You can
amazing.
I think
inspire
that's a
others,
I
okay.
think that's a level 15 or something. Bard thing. Alright, go ahead and roll a dexterity check and add a d4.
Pick that lock.
Pick that lock. Pick that lock.
Move that butt.
Wow.
Just go and throw a
Don't forget
D4
the,
on there.
Don't forget the D4. Don't forget the D4. It's very important. Imagine
Alright.
not rolling a nat 4 on the fucking.
What if I did?
guidance.
I would have had a 29.
So unfortunately, unfortunately, you only got a 28. But like,
Only 10
you,
above the DC.
so
Man,
so
what a
but
failure.
both of you are like standing over Zine as she's like crouched over this chest, and not like 5 seconds later, it just says click, and she just like hands the tools back to you.
I was just testing you to see if you could open it.
Same. I could open the lock.
Ah,
Move.
so that's how
open
you're
the
gonna play
chest.
this game.
I'm gonna open the chest.
I grab the things from inside the chest
No.
and I start identifying it.
No.
You open the
It's
chest,
cool thing.
and it is mostly like padded on the inside. You can see 12 large gemstones of different varieties. I can roll for them if you want me to. But there are 12 of them, and they look of high quality.
Yes.
I know a thing or two about rocks, Danny.
Me too.
I know a
big
bit more than
lesson on
Esmore
rocks.
does. A little
That's
bit
true.
more.
Yeah.
I got a little lesson.
I know
on
nothing
I'm
about
tempted
rocks,
to
but I
give
don't
you
care.
proficiency in like jewelry or some shit, but
Just because
I
of
know
that
a thing
one
or two.
session of jewelry.
you know a thing or two.
These are things that Vath cannot unsee.
I'll say Vath. Just roll a intelligence check.
Oh god, that's not one of my strong suits. And combined with how bad I've been rolling, I'm gonna roll 2 nat 1s. 2 20.
These are very nice gemstones. Like they are worth quite a bit, and the chest itself you could probably get 50 to 100 gold pieces for.
Here's the real question, Danny.
Mhm.
Do I see an agate?
I suppose I need to roll for gemstones.
That's all I want. I don't care.
You just need one that's like $1,000, right? Or 1,000 gold pieces.
Only 1,000.
Yeah, one that's worth 1,000 gold pieces.
I personally
You
prefer
know
a
what?
black pearl worth of 500
I'll
gold.
have. So there's 12 of them. So Vath, you roll 4d8. Zine, you roll 4d8, and Esmore, you roll 4d8.
Oh, splitting the loot. 8. Wow.
Oh
8,
my
8, 4,
God.
8.
It's a lot of the same rocks. Okay. So there
What the
are
fuck?
4 yellow
Different-
sapphire.
There's only 4
Oh my
different
god,
kinds
what
of
the fuck?
rocks.
Hey, I'm gonna write this down.
There's
wait,
4
there's
yellow
5
sapphire.
different
It's a transparent, fiery yellow. Some of them have a slightly like yellow green tint to them. There are 2 fire opal. It's a translucent, like fiery red. Let's see. There are 2 regular opal, just translucent pale blue with green and golden molting.
What is it?
2 fire opal, 2 opals, 4 yellow sapphire. Let's see. There are 2 blue sapphire, transparent blue white to medium blue stones, and finally there is 1 black opal.
Damn it.
Translucent dark green with black molting with golden flecks.
I spelled yellow with a D.
I believe that's
Okay,
12. Is that right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There
That's
should be
11.
5 yellow sapphire. Because they're 5, 8. No, wait, there's only 4.
No,
eights on
there's
double.
only 4 eights. I think I missed the 6. The 6 is a star ruby.
The star
Well, we can all
ruby?
get them checked out for price.
Star ruby, translucent ruby with a white star-shaped center.
Oh wait, y'all want to split this? I got the chest. Y'all got y'all's magical shit. I went through hell to make
And
sure I got this one chest.
and all of these are like finely cut multifaceted. You like produce flame and hold it up like with the flame on the opposite side, and like the fire opal, like really, does something for you. I don't know. But the all of these are incredibly fine gemstones.
I'm gonna put them in my bag.
I want to say that's. I
might
want to
Okay.
say that's
leave the
fair.
chest.
The chest weighs about 15 pounds.
Yeah, I'll carry it. But yeah, it's only 15 pounds. I say only 15 pounds.
You might have to if you're gonna put it in your backpack, you might have to drop some stuff. But if you're just if you're just having it under your arm, then that's fine.
I might put it in my backpack because I have a hunting trap that weighs 25 pounds.
Yeah, I mean it's solid iron, so.
I don't need it. I'm gonna get rid of it.
We've never done anything to do with hunting once. We're stupid.
know. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the hunting trap and
Okay.
the chest.
Yeah, you make room.
Alright. And it's a
All of
gilded
you,
chest.
yeah, gilded chest. All of you give me a perception check.
15 pounds.
Nothing changes.
Suck it, losers.
All of you hear this. It's not subtle by any means. Somewhere above, and not like too distant, you hear a high-pitched like screech, and also just like a deep, like kind of thunderous roar.
Does it sound like they're coming from the same place?
Yes.
Or is it just too echoey to ever find out?
It does indeed sound like they're coming from roughly the same location. And the noise like continues, like it sounds, one of them you can certainly guess is probably the dragon. The other one you're unsure. But it sounds like they are currently fighting somewhere above.
I think that's our cue.
To leave?
No, to go join them, of course. Yes.
I mean, it could be a chance to take out the dragon, but no, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's take it to a vote. Who wants to fight the dragon?
I'll raise my hand.
Well, you're overruled. Let's get out of here.
Are we turning into clouds, or am I teleporting us?
Well, now that I can actually carry this backpack, yes.
Are we going to Neverwinter, or are we going to Thundertree? Because we can't make it all the way to Neverwinter. I mean,
yes, we can.
no, we're in Neverwinter.
Esmore
Waterdeep.
could
Yes,
transform.
we can.
Esmore could transform us into clouds, and while attempting to leave Neverwinter, we could be on the lookout for some parks or trees.
No, we cannot do
Next to a bank.
that. Either we turn into clouds or we find a tree. One of the two, not both.
That is true. I don't think the bank is really worth it right now.
The bank is probably not there.
Well,
I'm
it's
sure
the
it is,
destroyed bank.
but
You really think there's
Yeah.
anything left?
I'm sure there's a lot
You
left.
wanted to go there first, not me.
Good point. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know what the bank is.
Alright.
Y'all do. I've never been there.
So what are you doing?
I will cast one.
Let's turn into clouds.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Stop by the bank area, and if there seems like a no-go, we dip.
How long does it take to cast Windwalk?
1 minute.
All right, you stay there. The fighting continues overhead. Whatever is fighting this dragon is hardy. Like you're sure it's like taken a couple breath weapons and has gotten up close to this dragon. You finish Windwalk and you feel yourselves like lift up, and you are now clouds.
see who's fighting though? At least
No.
curiosity. What if
I
they're
think we know what's fighting it.
Do we know what's fighting it?
Yeah, the giant bird you pointed out to us when we first entered the city that was flying above head.
That is true.
That's the only thing big enough that I can think of that'd be able to contest it. By any means.
I'm just as curious about that fight as much as I am curious about how much more rocks I could survive before dying in that fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, rocks in my backpack now.
I'm sure
We
I
don't
have
have
some
the
of my
means
shoes.
to deal with that dragon. But if we did, we should go to that fight. But we don't, so we should leave.
Let's leave.
As you say, as we head towards the bank. Like, let's leave, but first, let's make a quick withdrawal.
Okay. Off of my
We're here to make it a deposit.
memory of the town before it was invaded and raided and destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know Neverwinter, even in this state.
I mean, is
so
it the direction we're heading towards the fighting or away?
it would be roughly towards. Just give me another perception check.
All of us or just
All of you. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, it's not very hard to see. You can see these two large winged beasts battling it out high above, about, I don't know, at least 300 to 500 feet. It's hard to judge distance. And then you see the dragon release one of its breath weapons, engulfing the rock completely in shadow. And then when the shadow disappears, the rock is no longer there. And Esmore and Bath, you actually see a humanoid figure fall from where the rock was. And
why do you do this, Danny? Why do you do this?
And you can see it fall roughly 500 feet from where you are now.
Is it look like the dragon's going after humanoid?
You like keep watching the dragon and you see it flap a couple of times, and then you see it do one powerful flap and it's just gone.
I'm gonna head towards it.
So we saw a humanoid figure fall?
Yeah.
I'm going
Well,
towards
if Sir
it.
Dwarf wasn't dead before, he's fucking dead now.
Going towards the humanoid. Full speed.
I guess I'm following.
I don't really have much of a choice.
Yeah, you do. He's not.
True.
True.
But if
I'm
you
heading
die,
towards
we're
Waterdeep.
stuck in the air, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm following.
Actually, if I die, I'll fall.
I'm
Unless
rolling my
y'all
I'm
safely.
rolling my non-existent eyes again. Because of Esmore's impulses.
Look.
You can't see me do it.
I don't
The
like this.
bank isn't.
I don't like
going
this at
to.
all.
We're quick. We can get away fast.
Dragons are also quick. They can go very fast.
It's gone.
Or invisible.
So, if you guys zoom out a little bit, I can point to where this person fell. Right over here. How high are you flying?
Just above the building.
Just following Esmore.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd actually like to be like a little bit lower and probably following the street path.
Okay. I mean, you can very easily probably get there in one round.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind.
Yeah, it's less than 200 feet.
the speed
I'll
was.
follow.
Down here.
Oh yeah, it's 300 feet there. So you know what? Oh, I can't. Oh,
Ding dong.
The fuck is that?
torpedo.
Waiting for Zine to teleport over here.
Oh,
Am
my
I in
bad.
the right? Am I in the right place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Perfect.
I'll just group you all together.
For some
What
reason, I
you
couldn't
see is
refresh.
a humanoid dressed in like hides and leathers, um, just short of shoulder length hair. It is light blonde. This person has dark brown skin. Clearly not drow by any means, um, but elven nonetheless. And you can see that they slowly raise your head, and as more you just have a wave of emotions.
I quickly cast Cure Wounds. Who is it?
You know who this
Who is
is.
Who is it? Oh no.
You see the bloodied face of Alphonse just looking at your ghostly cloud form.
I turn back into a human form.
We're dead. Ooh.
You two, even though you are all in clouds, you can see Esmore like slowly sinking down, and there is something between these two, and you are not sure how Esmore is going to react.
I cast one with shadow. I use one with shadows.
Just disappear.
I'm fucking invisible, dude. Me being a cloud combined with it being dark. Ooh.
Zine, what are you doing?
I'm John Cena. You can't see me. He muted himself.
I hate you.
I'll get a little closer, but that's about it.
And you see Esmore like reverting,
Yeah.
and Vath is just gone.
You noped out of there. It's like, nope.
Like you don't know if he just flew away or. Is one with shadows in action?
Let's see.
Because if it is, you can't do it. Not in cloud form.
It doesn't say anything about taking
Use your action to become invisible.
You're still there.
You're right. When you are in
So
an area of dim light or darkness, you can use. Yeah, there you go.
so
That's fine.
so Vath is not just gone. He's just behind you, just floating.
That'd be so funny.
How badly injured is he?
I would say very. Zine and Vath, are you reverting too? Or are you staying clouds?
I'm staying as a cloud.
Esmore, do we need to leave with them now?
No. You can leave.
I revert as well.
Leave.
If you leave your cloud form, you have no way of getting out, and I have to revert regardless. Because I'm the only one who can get you out instantly.
I can revert back to cloud form. It lasts for 8 hours.
We really don't have the time for this. Like, there's a huge fucking fight happening right above us.
Yeah, then leave.
Alphonse's head just like rolls forward again.
Start slowly marching towards him.
You all from around the corner, Zine, you can see some sort of light just like flickering, kind of like in and out sporadically, as if it's like fighting with the darkness. and from around the corner you can see a just horrifying shape, something that you'd never want to face. Step around the corner, and this thing seems like it's a fire elemental, but there's something that's like dampening it or making it dark or something. Something is happening with it. Being here in the city and probably something to do with the dragon. Um, and it's only a guess, but you think it might have been attracted by the loud sound Alphonse made when he fell to the ground. Um, but that's where we're going to end today's session.
No.
As a fire elemental comes to you around the corner, and Esmore, you meet an old friend.
We're playing on the third. I'm telling you right now.
I think